Johnny here from Media, and in this video we're going to have a look at how you can create advanced images with moving parts using a system we love called Canva. So stay tuned. At Media, we help companies grow and thrive using the latest tools, tricks and marketing techniques. From websites to automated sales funnels, social media content and much more. We are constantly releasing new material on our YouTube channel, so make sure you like, subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss out. Feel free to leave any questions in the comments section below. Just before we get going, I want to very quickly tell you about our exclusive offer. We are giving away free access to our paid Hub platform for the first 50 people who click on the link in the description. This offer is going on all of our YouTube videos, so hurry and get your place. Within Hub we have created over 100 training videos in 13 courses. You'll also find recorded webinars and a host of other free content, so remember to click on that link in the description. Let's get on with the video. In this second video, we're going to look at creating a more advanced image in Canva. This includes moving elements within the image you create. This is the image we're going to be creating. It's got a video within a tile as well as two moving elements within it. An image like this would really help you stand out on social media. So this is the image we're going to be creating, and you can see it's got that moving graphic there and there. Then this, I'll play it, is the video, and that will auto play on clips if you put it onto social media. So I'm going to start on the home screen of Canva again, and with the design I think we're going to put in there, and as we saw it was a square, so it's an Instagram size, even though it's something we're going to be putting up on LinkedIn. So again, we'll start with a blank one. And that's what we'd start designing with. Now I'm just going to skip across to the one that's already built to just copy it as I did in the last video and then delete it and start again. Okay, so this is the image we're trying to create, and this is a completely blank canvas that we're starting with. So the first thing we've got to put on is the box around the outside. Now one thing we could do if we didn't want the borders on there, just go like that, click on it, and you've got the whole background covered there. However, part of our brand, as we saw in the branding document, is the border around the outside. So we're going to put that border on by using an element, and we're going to be using the square. We'll put it up into the corner and then stretch it out, and then stretch it out again. And the only thing, as I said in the previous video as well, it can be just hard to get the borders exactly right when using a square on this one, so it can take a little bit of moving around. That's okay, so we're going to change the colour, have that light blue background. Okay, now the first thing we're going to do is put the logo in the top left corner there. So we do that by going over to the uploads, and we can scroll down to our uploaded logo, and if you haven't uploaded your logo you can click up there and upload it from your file. So you can click there, then drag the logo into the top corner. Then for the fine adjustments, I said you can just use the arrows of your keyboards to get it exactly where you want, and that looks all right up there. Okay, now the next bit is this free online sales funnel course. Okay, I'm going to quickly just cheat a little bit here and copy and paste this section. The reason for that is I went through this in the previous video. So I'm just going to very quickly, this is another good trick as well, if you copy that and then paste it, it will go into exactly the same position. So you can copy it on this one, paste it on this one. Okay, so I've got a little bit of space here to stick something, and what I'm going to put there is this bit that says free online sales funnel course, that kind of makes it stand out a little bit. Now this is called a sticker, and as soon as you put a sticker on this, it turns it from an image into a video. It's classified as a video as soon as you do this. So we're going to go across to elements. Going to get rid of this by pressing the cross. We're then going to go down to stickers. Now, the stickers are anything to do with movement. So for example, arrow stickers, if you put those on there, that's what an arrow could look like. Now we're going to want a sticker that's something to do with free. So up here we've searched stickers. I'm going to put a space and I'm going to put free and then click enter. Okay, and these are all the ones that came up, and these ones that have got pro on the bottom, these are ones that are only available if you have either Canva Pro, which is the paid version, or you can pay per image like 99p for it. I am going to use this one. So as soon as I click on it, you've got a large image there, and then you can just resize it and then put it exactly where you want. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. And again, it will click into place when it's lined up nicely. Okay, that's looking good. If you up a tiny bit more, there we go. And that bit up there is really nicely standing out. Now, next thing we've got to do is put the bit of text down here. Now, this bit is click this tile to find out more. Again, I'm just going to copy and paste this one because this is something we also saw in the previous video, how to put text in. So there we go, it goes to the same place. Now in this bottom area, we had this kind of like mouse clicking thing to try and entice people that they need to click on it. So you need to go up and you need to click on it. All right, again, we can go into stickers, and then I'm going to change this to click. Now there are loads of options. This is the one I use, but as you can see, there's tons of options in here that you can use. Maybe if it was something to do with mobile, you'd maybe want to use one of these. So let's say if this is a mobile one, I might just change it to this one, see what this one looks like. And I accidentally grabbed something there and that moved it out of the way, which was quite annoying. So I'm going to undo that. And then it's sometimes hard. This finger pointing bit is almost hidden behind these parts. So the way I can get around that is I can go over it, I can right click it, and I can say send backwards. That should there we go. I'm going to put that then, see how that looks. Maybe just reduce the size a little bit more. Okay, so that's one I could use for a mobile one if they've got to point on something and it's got to click. Now notice that bit isn't showing up because there it is kind of blue and it kind of doesn't really stand out against its blue background. So actually maybe I'll get rid of this one and go for this one again. Okay, that's looking good. Maybe a tad higher. Okay, there we go. So we've got the click bit on there, got the free bit that stands out. Now next bit is the really cool bit that I like on here, which is a computer screen kind of showing what the lesson's going to look like when they're in that lesson. So scrolling up down through the computer screen, it's them going into a lesson, and then it's clicking on and showing what it looks like. So it really nicely, clearly shows what they can get if they click through. Now, this is done using another element. So this area down here, we're going to go across to elements. We're going to click the X to get off the stickers. Okay, now what this is in is something called a frame. So whenever you put a frame on there, and I'll show you an example. Let's use a circle one first. I'll just show you an example. So put the circle one there, and whatever image we put into there is going to go into that circle shape. So let's go into our uploads. I should just choose possibly some of their images. So they've got photos there. As you can see, a lot of these photos are free, so you can get a lot of stock images off here. So let's say I quite liked, I don't know, let's say this one of the fruits. I can take it over here and I can wait till the mouse hovers over it, let go, and that's a really nice image in there of the center part of that fruit. So yeah, I think that's looking really, really good. The only thing I would say for this is actually quite hard to change the size of the image once they go into here. So that can be the only problem with this one. But that's looking really, really nice on that one as well. So if you hover over it and push delete, that only gets rid of the picture, not the image one. So say if we wanted this avocado one to come in, we can put it in there, and that goes in there as well. Now, the other thing you may have seen there is that if you hover over it and hover over the background, that image then takes up the whole of the background there as well. So really nice ways just to drop images on there. So if you've got some really nice images, and there are a lot of really nice images on here completely for free as well as stock images, you can just drop them straight into one of these circles. So the one we used was the compute screen. So we go back to elements, we go up to the recently used there, but I'll show you it through frames. So go see all. We've got some really cool pictures on here, so you can do desktop, you can do laptop, you can do mobile, tablet, you can do all kinds of different shapes. This is one of my favorite features actually in Canva. So I'm going to click on this one, and rather than dragging it, you can just simply click it and it'll appear on the screen. So then I'm going to put it there, maybe down a size ever so slightly, then use the keys to put it. Okay, that's starting to look really good. Alright, now I'm going to want to put a video in here. Now they do actually have videos as well. So we go down to the video section. There are loads of videos that they've got for free. So for example, these aerial shot ones, some of those are really nice. So I can drag the aerial shots in there, and that's showing a really nice aerial shot of the of a bridge in that one, and they've got tons of others in here as well. So it's a really nice place to come, not just for stock, not just for just colors and things like that, but you can get some really nice stock images and stock videos. However, we want our one in there, so I'm going to delete that. I go to my uploads. Now I uploaded a video, and the video I uploaded was this 20-second clip. So I'm going to drag that into that window, and then as you can see, when it's playing, scrolling through, and that video goes through and plays. Now you can also edit the videos when you're in here. So if you put that in there, you can go for trim, and you can take out some parts of the video. It's obviously not the best way to edit something, but you can trim off certain sections of the video if you don't want the whole lot on there. So next thing we want to download this this file and get it onto our computer and something we can put onto line. So straight up here you've got a publish to Facebook button, which is very nice. You can also publish straight to Twitter or Slack and show more. You've got Pinterest that you can put it on, your LinkedIn profile. So there's tons of places where you can upload it straight to these platforms, which are a really nice touch. I like to download it first and then upload it through tools such as Buffer, or upload it straight to the platform. So we can get download. Now we only want tile number 4. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to select tile 4 and click done. And then once we've selected that tile, we are simply going to click download. Now because it's got this image here and this moving sticker and this moving part here, it's going to download as a video file. So if we click on it, these are some other ones we can have. Now if you put it as a PNG or a JPEG, and always download your images as PNGs, it's not going to have the moving parts to it. So we're going to want a video. After the video, we're going to want download. Now it does take slightly longer to prepare your design, but it's still actually pretty quick considering it's got a lot of moving elements in there. Then once it's downloaded, that is now in your downloads folder and you can do whatever you wish with it. And that is a great way of creating something like that, an image like that you can load up to social media that can really kind of stand out and show off your brand and show off your design skills. That's really quick and easy to make.